It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's what everyone's tweeting about.
Twitter stalking, Facebook groupie.
It's time for Big Tigger's trending topics.
Yeah, that's trending topics.
Find out what's trending now with Big Tigger.
Oh, he did not dump me for that.
On V103.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for the trending topics. 411 all your favorite folks. 6 degrees of separation. Starting with the Oscars. The world apparently up in arms. Chris Rock tweeted a promo. 15-second promo for the trophy show, which he called, quote, the White BET Awards. Listed the top 3 reasons to watch the Oscars, hints at themes which filmgoers are familiar. Sex, death, and cussing. ABC airing the 88th Annual Academy Awards live February 28th on the Dolby Theater in Hollywood. Hold the phone. Maybe not so many of us going because not any of us were nominated. Right after Chris tweeted about that, Don Cheadle tweeted at Chris Rock, yo, Chris, come check me out at the Oscars this year. They got me parking cars on G level. Love Don Cheadle. That dude crazy. And Jada Pinkett Smith released an entire video / statement / memoir about why we as a people shouldn't support, even though she supports Chris Rock.
The Academy has the right to acknowledge whomever they choose, to invite whomever they choose. And now I think that it's our responsibility to make the change. Maybe it is time that we pull back our resources and we put them back into our communities, into our programs, and we make programs for ourselves that acknowledge us in ways that we see fit. Hey, Chris, I will not be at the Academy Awards and I won't be watching, but I can't think of a better man to do the job at hand this year than you, my friend. Good luck.
Russell Simmons sent out a tweet too saying, am I going? Nope, I wasn't invited. But I'm glad that Chris is hosting. He said, Chris, keep it real. Give me that good biting humor and let him know how you feel. Spike Lee also not going, boycotting. This isn't the only year in which this issue has come up. He laments that year after year his phone is rung off the hook from the media asking his reaction to the lack of diversity representation from the Oscar nominations when they're announced. Now, Academy President, who happens to be African-American, Cheryl Boone Isaacs says this, quote, time for big changes. He explains that the Academy has taken dramatic steps to change the makeup of its membership. The Academy is planning to conduct a review of its membership recruitment to bring more diversity to its ranks. Fast forward to somebody who hasn't said anything about it, really big actor Jamie Foxx, maybe because he's too busy saving people. Apparently a car skidded off the street, flipped upside down, and caught fire right in front of his LA house. He heard the accident, called 911, but before the police arrived, he ran out into the street, unbuckled the driver, pulled him from the fiery wreck, then dragged him 30 feet away because he thought the car was going to explode. You're a superhero, Jamie Foxx. Police and firefighters eventually arrived on the scene, put out the fire, and transported the driver to the hospital with severe injuries and burns. Good job, Jamie Foxx. Meanwhile, yesterday, MLK Day, Dr. Bernice King delivered a speech at the Ebenezer Baptist Church, which she said popular TV shows like The Real Housewives of Atlanta and Empire have distracted people from important socio-political issues. Quote, while we've been distracted, new voting right restrictions have been created. The educational system has become the worst in the world. She also pointed out that other problems as global warming are going on. I agree. And since she mentioned it, I might as well mention it. Empire coming back for a 3rd season. Tune in, turn up March 30th. If you want to see the Lions family continue to be crazy. It's going to do it for the trending topics. Missed any part, head on over to v-103.com where you can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see my, are we really surprised if we weren't nominated? Face. More Big Tigger Show next on V103.
The People Station.